Welcome to The American Dream, a show now airing in over 50 cities across the country. Fame opens up possibilities for people to make a difference in the world. And in this episode, we meet a few celebrities and find out how they're making a positive impact on their communities. We're checking out the East Bay, Los Angeles, Boca Raton, and of course, your local neighborhood. Welcome to The American Dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
In this week's show, we interview a few celebrities that are using their fame for the greater good. But stay tuned, because first we hear from a real estate professional in your city. Let's listen to what they have to share this week.
We're here in McCall, Idaho at the snowbike races here with Jimmy Jarrett, the winner of the Pro-Am series. What got you hooked on snowbike racing, Jimmy?
Well, I moved here about 6 years ago from Ohio, and motorcycles my entire life, off-road back east, and moved to Idaho and got introduced to a snowbike, which I've never even heard of one or seen one before, and Timber Sled invited me to a demo day, and ever since then I've been hooked, and here we are racing them. You were actually in the X Games in 2017, 18, and 19, correct? Correct, yeah. I was lucky enough to get invited to the first one, and was able to race the last 3 years, and decided to skip this one this year and let the younger guys have at it, and come back to my roots here in McCall and see all my friends and family and do some racing here. A lot of people don't know that snowbiking actually was invented here in Idaho in 1993, and it's the fastest motorsports out there right now. From the time I started riding them about 5 years ago, the sport has grown crazy, and there's so many out there in the backcountry, and now we're racing, and now they're in X Games, Sure. So, this sport has taken off leaps and bounds from just 5 years ago. So,
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to what it's going to be in another 5 years. One good thing about Idaho is not only the snowbiking, but that we have so many of the people that support the sport that are actually based in Idaho. We've got Timber Sled, Yep. We've got Recluse out of Boise, we got C Concepts. You don't have one on, but you have to get one. They're awesome. It saves your hiney a little bit. Dan GoPro, it's for your GoPro mount. Mm-hmm. I have one of those. And then Climbs here in Boise as well. Right. They're an awesome sport for snowbiking outdoor gear. Can you tell people what they have to do to convert their motorcycle over to a snowbike? How hard is it? It's basically pretty easy. You remove the front and rear wheels and the swing arms and the rear suspension, and there's basically one bolt and then your rear shock and your chain, and you're good to go. All right, yeah. I run a 450 KTM myself. This one looks a little sleeker and newer, smaller gas tank for racing. Yep. What do you think the sport's gonna come up with next after Timber Sled came out with Riot this year? Oh man, I don't know. I'm just waiting for somebody to come out with a cross between a dirt bike and a snowmobile, and I think that's gonna take over the world. But right now Timber Sled is on top of their game, and it's cool that they're here in Idaho, and they've been behind me since day one. So awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Well, congratulations on your win, and it was great meeting you and interviewing you. Thank you. So hopefully we've been able to tell you a little bit more about snowbike racing here in McCall, Idaho at the Winter Carnival. We'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Thank you for joining Homes of Idaho on this new episode of The American Dream. I am here with listing manager Amanda Hodges.
Hey guys.
And we are at the beautiful South Nampa Bay Hill community. It's one of Nampa's finest gated communities out here in South Nampa. and we are at 2814 Bay Hill Court. It is a single-story home. We're standing here on this beautiful travertine tile that's throughout many areas of the home.
So this is the beautiful 2,900 square foot home, and no detail's been left undone. You have beautiful flooring, you have custom cabinetry. You walk into the master, it's so spacious with this gorgeous walk-through closet that wraps all the way into the master bathroom, which has a gorgeous corner tub, great for soaking. And then of course, don't miss the outside. It has a stunning patio that goes the full length of the house and is very private. It's a great feature of the home.
Thanks, Amanda, for sharing the details of this awesome home built by Bradshaw Construction.
Yeah.
And I understand you got us set up to go see Mesa Tacos in Nampa.
Yes.
And get a sneak peek and talk to the owner over there. So let's go check it out now. Thanks for having us here, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And behind us here is Andrew's restaurant, Mesa Tacos and Tequila. And he's remodeled this building here in downtown Nampa. Andrew also is the owner of Dutch Bros and all of Canyon County. So he's got how many now?
We have 5 locations, Dutch Bros, and then this is our 6th baby. So we moved to Idaho and to the Canyon County area in 2007 to open Dutch Bros, but over the time period of just opening stores, getting to know people, Mesa was just an idea that kind of came about and turned into something a little more serious over time. Because of Dutch Bros and the relationships that we've built in this awesome community, it really made this project a lot easier probably than it would have. So this building was built 1904 is when it was originally here. We kept as many characteristics of the building as possible. Original floors that we refinished, the walls and brick, all of the structure is the same. And so trying to keep that feel and vibe, and we kind of just went with it. A local artist built all of our tables and black bar and has done an amazing job to just enhance this corner. And so with this area now, other bars and restaurants and things coming in across the street, this area is finally starting to be a little more lively.
Yeah, it's so awesome to see Canyon County and just the dynamics and how things have changed so much from what it used to be and how you've played a role in that. You want to tell us some about Mesa and your menu? And
yeah, absolutely. So we're definitely not your authentic Mexican restaurant. This is a younger vibe. We pride ourselves in just very eclectic menu. The bar itself we have amazing bartenders that are world class. To see and know that every time a plate comes out or a drink goes out, that we're serving something that doesn't just taste awesome or is well balanced, but it speaks to our area, so we're trying to source more local ingredients. We have some awesome things, other businesses in town, like with our dessert. We're using a local ice creamery here, and we're working with other bakeries and stuff like that. So just try to do as much as we can to just enhance the area. And we know that if we're winning and they're winning and everybody kind of just works together that way in this area, it's awesome. I don't know a lot of business or downtown areas that have the relationships that all of us business owners do and work together. It seems very natural for us here, but you start asking around and I don't see that being natural for other areas.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, well, it's cool to be here with you on the day after your 1-year anniversary, so super cool. How did that go for you guys?
It was great. We had some fun specials. A lot of our old employees or people that have come through our ranks here came back to celebrate with us. We had Chamber of Commerce and City Councilmen, and everybody came down to just congratulate and say thank you, and it was a really great time. It was awesome.
So awesome.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, we love this place and just love, we've seen you kind of update the menu and bring in new things and just be real innovative with everything. So we look forward to continuing to be a part of this. So.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
The national story this week is about using fortune and fame to make a difference. But first, we hear from one more professional from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Welcome to the American Dream. Today we are in Boise, Idaho at Independence Indoor Shooting, where we're gonna have some fun and shoot some guns.
We're here with Ryan, the general manager of Independence Indoor Shooting Range. Ryan, tell us a little bit about the vision behind opening the range.
Idaho loves hunting, the outdoors, they love sport shooting, and just looking for really fun things to do. Independence is built around all of that. We wanted to cater to the outdoorsmen, hunting, fishing, helping people shoot, self-defense, and just enjoying the sport of shooting and outdoors.
Ryan, you guys offer quite the variety of training and safety classes here as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a huge academy. We've got a lot of different classes that we teach. We have classes just for youth. We have classes for women. We have a group where they come in and shoot together called the Independent Women. We do the Enhanced Concealed Carry class. People come in and get that license to be able to conceal carry a gun in the state of Idaho. We have classes where we have kids come in and they shoot and they learn how to shoot for Junior Olympics. So we teach a whole variety of classes and it's a lot of fun.
So tell us, Ryan, a little bit more about the features of the range itself.
So we have 3 indoor shooting ranges here, 2 25-yard ranges, and the only indoor 100-yard range in the Northwest. We have about 70 different rentals at our rental counter, and as you come in, it's kind of like a bowling alley. You rent a lane and you rent some equipment and you get to go out on the range. We have handguns, pistols, you can even run a machine gun and have an awesome machine gun experience here at the store. People come in with their friends, their family, parents bring their kids and teach them how to shoot for the first time, and it's just a lot of fun.
I noticed at the front of the store you guys have a kind of a laser tag kids beginner range over there. What are some beginning tips and gun safety you recommend for young kids?
Sure, we like to break the ice a little bit before people get their hands on a real gun and they can go over there and shoot kind of an arcade setup. Safety is really important to us here at Independence. We like to strictly observe all the firearm safety rules in our range. Here in Independence, you watch a quick safety briefing video before you go into the range. And a couple things that we like to keep in mind is the 4 general firearm safety rules. Always keep that firearm pointed downrange. Treat the firearm as if it's loaded at all times. Keep your finger out of the trigger till you're ready to pull that trigger, and to be aware of what's in front and behind your target when you're shooting. So we help kids learn those rules for the first time, and we have their parents shoot with them in the stall and make sure that they observe all those rules. And of course, we have range safety officers in the range that help people shoot.
Well, we actually brought some past clients with us today, retired law enforcement out of California, Jerry and Rosie. Should we go join them on the range?
That'd be great.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us on the American Dream. We'll see you next time in Boise, Idaho.
I hope you enjoyed hearing from your local professionals. Up next, we head to Los Angeles to meet up with Yawar Charlie as he has a sit-down interview with Lance Bass, formerly from hit boy band NSYNC. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Yawar Charlie and welcome to the American Dream. I'm coming to you from the heart of West Hollywood, which is known for its restaurants and nightlife, and I'm so excited that I get to share with you one of West Hollywood's newest hotspots called Rocco's. We're going to sit down and talk with its owner, Lance Bass, pop superstar, entrepreneur, and now restaurateur in West Hollywood. So come on, let's take a look. Hi everyone, I'm super excited. I'm here with my friend Lance Bass, who owns Rocco's here in West Hollywood. So hello, Lance.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you for joining us today and inviting us into your space.
Anytime.
Really appreciate it. So I want to dive right in. Tell me about Rocco's.
I used to watch football every Sunday at Rocco's in Studio City. And so they came to me about 2 years ago and said, look, we really want to do a Rocco's WeHo, make it gay. Do you think it would work in this community? And I was like, yeah, I think so. Going into this, I thought, strictly sports bar, we have really good food. It'll be your place you get a pre-drink and maybe after the clubs, fine. There won't be any go-go dancers, anything like that. It won't be a club. Like, no one's gonna dance, really.
Right.
It's exactly opposite of
I was
that.
gonna say completely different.
There are dancers. The dance floor goes off from about 7 p.m. till 2 in the morning.
Which is absolutely true. I'm someone who obviously has a deep connection to the community, and I know my friends and I were dying for a place to go to just like this. So every time we come here, every time a song plays, we're like, oh my God, I remember this song. And like it takes you exactly like
to it. Yeah.
Right.
You know, we're all inclusive, right? I mean, we love everyone here, and it's so fun to see. You know, we're right next to the park, so we have people playing basketball. Straight guys will come here, and then they're having lunch right next to drag queens, and they're having the best time. So it's just a fun mix of people. And so far, we've kept it local. I don't really see this touristy at all.
So Lance, I want to talk about the interior of the space, because when I walk around, I get this cool speakeasy vibe where there's kind of a wink and a nod to some of the LGBTQ history.
Right.
Where did that come from for you?
Well, it was really important for me to give back to this community. You know, when I was younger and still in the closet, my very first gay bar I ever went to was right here at the Abbey next door in this alleyway. I remember standing in the alleyway being so nervous to go inside because I knew once I went inside, people were gonna know.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my gosh. So, you know, but I had the best time ever, and just the community, it was the first time I was around all like-minded people. And I wanted to keep that vibe here.
How has your past with NSYNC kind of informed this space? Like, have your band members come to support you here?
Oh yeah, no, all the guys have been here. In fact, JC lives up the street, so he's here more than I am. I always am like, I should probably get you a discount card or something because he's here way more than me.
You obviously started in the pop music world, and you've expanded upon that and done what a lot of people in your position really haven't, which is diversify. And so what drove you to be that kind of entrepreneur?
With NSYNC, I was always the business guy. You know, a lot of people don't know that, I mean, every single check signed by NSYNC, that was me. I looked at everything.
Really?
I signed everything. So, you know, I was always just the responsible one in that because we got so screwed before by our manager and our record label. In our first 3 years, we didn't make any money. And so...
Which is shocking.
I mean, it's
like
ridiculous.
most people watching probably, you know, with your level of success, probably thought, oh my God, they've got it made.
No, we got completely scammed. And I knew from that moment, I was never gonna be scammed again.
Well, I will tell you, I mean, knowing you for as long as I have, I appreciate the fact that you do different things and try different things and keep it fresh. Tell me a little bit about some of the other projects you have going on.
My latest company launched last week called Modern Trust. It's the first ever online trust maker. So basically it's like the TurboTax for wills and trusts.
With smartphones, I was just having this conversation with someone the other day. I always joke around that if someone's spying on me, they're going to be outrageously bored because they're not going to find anything good.
You know, I just got on TikTok and they're like, don't do TikTok. That means China's going to own all your pictures and everything. I'm like, well, let them. What are they going to do? Like,
I always think
I have
that.
nothing to hide. Just whatever. You can spy on me all you want. You know, I don't care.
Well, China, you heard it first.
Yeah,
You're right here on the American
You're not going to
Dream.
find anything interesting.
As a side note, folks, when you do come in here, you do check out the artwork. It's amazing. Lance's husband, Michael, is very, very talented. In fact, there's a piece on this wall that I take a photo of every time I come here. And I'm like, if you don't make this for me, I'm going to snatch it off the wall. It's the Madonna one right there. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm always like, you must make this for me.
See, I love the Angeline. That's one. That's so LA to me.
And they still card me too, which I love.
We do
which
that
I
on purpose
appreciate.
just for you.
I want to end our interview by just giving the viewers just a little bit about, you know, your connection to West Hollywood. Tell me why it was important for you to be here, and what has the community given you?
You know, being able to come here for the first time as a closeted gay and being able to come out very loudly, you know, and supported by this community. Most people that come out here, especially in the gay community, don't have family out here, so you have to create your family.
It's a chosen family.
Yeah, and so I have chosen West Hollywood as my family. We support every local school here, any kind of LGBT charity that wants to come do something here, we always open the doors.
That's true, I've heard that.
Yeah. So I mean, we want the community to use this place, and especially for good.
That's so wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations on everything.
All right, thank you very much.
Welcome to 7567 Hermes Drive. In Greek mythology, Hermes was known as the messenger of the gods. And if this house was to send a message, it would be one of luxury, opulence, and extravagance. So welcome to the Jewel of Mount Olympus. Come on, let's take a look. Take a look. Top of Los Angeles, all at your fingertips. Mount Olympus is one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in Los Angeles, and I'm so happy that I get to share that with you today. This brand new construction house has it all. Opulence, extravagance, every amenity you can think of, and glamour. All you need from LA. I'm Yower Charlie.
And I'm Lance Bass, and you're watching The American Dream.
Let's head to East Bay to meet Brooks Landry as he introduces us to Olympic gold medalist Kristi Yamaguchi to hear the positive impact her foundation has on children in need.
Roughly 30 minutes east of San Francisco, in the heart of the San Ramon Valley, is the city of San Ramon. Now, San Ramon's the global headquarters to companies such as Chevron Corporation, 24 Hour Fitness, the West Coast headquarters of AT&T. And when my family and I moved to the Bay Area, we settled on San Ramon for many reasons. It basically checked off all boxes. It's consistently ranked in the top 5 safest cities in all of California. The public schools K through 12 are nationally ranked. In fact, one of the high schools is the 20th ranked high school in the country. The community is amazing. There's one thing that it didn't have, and that was a downtown, a place to dine, a place to relax and enjoy the community. Until now. Over the next 11 episodes, we'll meet a lot of the local business owners here at City Center Bishop Ranch. Today, I'll show you one of my family's go-to spots at the City Center, watch the holiday tree lighting ceremony, and introduce to you a special guest and learn a little bit more about her foundation. American Dream TV, we're here with a very, very special guest, gold medalist, Kristi Yamaguchi. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for the time. Thank you for giving us a little bit of time. Everybody's been excited for the Kristi Yamaguchi Holiday Ice Rink. So it's a big deal. It's going to be quite the crowd today.
Yes, no, I think we're really, really excited and thrilled to partner with Bishop Ranch City Center and to have the first rink here in the Tri-Valley area for the holidays, and you know, it's just a perfect location.
And this is one of 3 that you have?
One of 3 rinks that we're involved with.
Okay.
We also work with the Downtown Association, San Jose Downtown, on the Downtown Ice, right by the Fairmont, and then the Hawaii Convention Center is doing a rink there as well.
Wow, very nice. And a portion of the proceeds go to your foundation, Always Dream.
Yes, it's a really nice partnership where a portion of every ticket sold. So every skater who comes here is helping us with our early childhood literacy efforts.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, you reached your dream, your goals in '92, winning the gold medal in France. And I read shortly after that is when you started the Always Dream Foundation. What was the vision? What was the motivation behind that?
Well, I think I just felt so fortunate to be able to have pursued my dreams and have that support, but a lot of kids out there don't. And I think my eyes were really opened up to that need after the Olympics, working with other nonprofits, so it inspired me to start my own, which is the Always Dream Foundation. And yeah, I mean, my family's always been very community-minded, so to be able to give something back and, you know, becoming a mom, you know, reinforced that even more.
We're excited to have you here at City Center Bishop Ranch. Thank you so much for the time. I appreciate it. Everybody check out alwaysdream.org to learn a little bit more about Kristi's foundation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
One of the anchors of City Center Bishop Ranch is the ultra-popular Lot Movie Theater. Now, this isn't your typical run-of-the-mill movie theater. The Lot's a full-service luxury movie theater with 10 auditoriums, an upscale restaurant, sleek, modern, full cocktail bar. And if that wasn't enough, it's one of the most popular venues in the East Bay to hold events, anywhere from graduation parties to corporate holiday parties. The Lot is an experience. The Lot is a destination. The upscale Lot restaurant offers breakfast, lunch, dinner, When my family dines with the kids, they swear by the mac and cheese and pizza. But when it's date night, the wife goes for a grilled 8-ounce filet mignon, and mine's the easy-to-go 12-ounce New York steak, asparagus, and mashed potatoes. So I'm here with Carissa at the lot, and we've gone through the restaurants. I've met the chef, I've met the bartender, mixed us a drink, went and grabbed the movie. Give me kind of the breakdown of the lot in a nutshell, just the bare minimum.
Definitely. So we are a theater as well as a bar, cafe, full restaurant. We have 10 screens here, and we have a total of 750 seats in the theaters.
Incredibly comfortable seats.
Comfortable seats,
very
reclining.
Love it. I love it. It's full service. I mean,
Yes.
you're wait staff all day long. Now, I know you guys do events as well. I'm always seeing birthday parties or bat mitzvahs or something here, corporate events. So
Yeah, so in the theater we can host corporate events. We can do anything from a PowerPoint, so you guys can get out the office and just enjoy.
I love it.
Play it on the big screen.
It's crazy. This is a movie theater unlike anything else. It's a luxury full-service spot. It's a restaurant. It's a cocktail bar. It's an event staff. It's awesome. It's a destination.
Yes, and we also can do events in our restaurant, so anything from your 10-person birthday dinner to a 50-person wedding reception, or even a full buyout, at least 300 people.
I love it. And with the holidays, I'm sure you get a lot of those. Thank you, Carissa. I appreciate it. That's
Thank
it.
you.
ADTV.
Last but certainly not least, we head down to prestigious Boca Raton to find out how former Red Sox player Mo Vaughn is using baseball to change lives for the better. Up next, Samantha Friedman. Let's check it out.
Hey, American Dream. We're here with Samantha Friedman from Keller Williams, Boca Raton. Samantha, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So we're going to check out some really cool stuff today. We're standing in Pat's Reef Park, which is one of the city fields in Boca Raton. But from here, we're going to check out the incomparable Mo Vaughn, a pillar of his community in Boca Raton. He has a ball field, he has a training facility, he's got a baseball academy, and of course, he's got tons of real estate holdings. We're going to go meet with Mo, and then what are we going to do?
And then we're going to go to one of the finest country clubs down in Boca Raton, which is called Woodfield Country Club, which happens to be my residence as well as Mo Vaughn's residence.
Wonderful. American Dream, you ready? Come take a look with us.
This is the Mo Vaughn Baseball Academy. I started this thing because I started an all-star team a few years back. We couldn't practice. My son was on the team. So I vowed to myself this would never happen again. And here we are, Mo Vaughn Baseball Academy, coaching, teaching, and also, I own the Boca Raton Paw Sox, where I have an 8U, 11U, 12U team. But this is all about using the game to teach life lessons. Adversity is what we all need to overcome. I believe the game of baseball teaches you that. Yep. I've also was fortunate enough, and I know Samantha, you're heavily in the real estate business, but I'm in the affordable housing business out of New York City, where it's all about changing lives.
Hey, American Dream, we're finally here. We're in Woodfield Country Club. Samantha, you not only live here, but I'm sure you're the agent for a lot of these properties, correct?
I am, and I happen to live right here in this section called Somerset Community.
And you're going to be featuring?
6524.
Okay, so what makes this property unique?
Number one, it overlooks hole 7, which is you get the panoramic view of the golf course.
I'm excited. I like this community, and you said everything is renovated, right?
Oh, it
Come on,
sure
American
is.
Dream, let's go take a look. Wow, this is nice. Very modern, but classic. Got a wine cooler right on the first floor, my kind of house. Love the high ceilings. Is this typical for this type of property here?
You know what? This is not typical. Most of the homes that you come into Woodfield do need major renovation. So this is a move-in ready home, which you can see it has all the bells and whistles. You can see how much money this house has put in terms of upgrades. So this is one of the top country clubs in Boca Raton. So you've got, not only do we have 5 restaurants, we've got an amazing state-of-the-art gym. which we now have Peloton bikes.
Cool.
And it's just an amazing community to be involved in. It brings a sense of community, family. There's a place for everybody. So everybody has a home here. So what I love about this house, it has a lot of high ceilings, so it makes the home with natural sunlight, and it's a great home to entertain. So you've got a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, you've got 1 bedroom on the first floor, and then you've got your master upstairs. Take a look at this outside. This is one of the best features of this home. It overlooks the 7th hole of the golf course.
Well, been a lot of day, meeting with Mo, going to the ball field, and now seeing this beautiful community and this beautiful house. We kick back and relax for a minute. So you ready, Samantha?
I am ready.
Let's show the world the American Dream Palm Beach.
We strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream. And we hope that you saw something new and entertaining. Be sure to catch us each week as we unveil more amazing stories right here on the American Dream. We would like to thank all of our viewers and our sponsors for helping us grow the show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching.